They appear to be almost set. All clear given. They're off and racing. Speedy Miss, Turbo Power to rise again. They all left well. Coming over now, Fancy Fox shortly after the start, pushing up 44 Red. Behind those, Resistance through the first 250. Ahead of Perceptive Miss, Beat the Bell, squeezing up on the inside next. Easing back over, racing in the early stages. Nyachi, Law Major, Bold Success. And Foxy Royale is going to park out the back last as Fancy Fox works its way to the lead for Warwick, leaving the back straight. 950 from home. Fancy Fox will lead them from 44 Red. Turbo Power's going to get a beautiful run. Third over on the outside of Speedy Miss as they work down the side. To rise again behind those, one off the fence. Down on its inside, Beat the Bell. 3/4 Resistance. Just in front of Perceptive Miss being heeled along. The last group, Nyachi, Bold Success, Foxy Royale, Law Major calling it a day, dropping right out, coming around the corner. 400 left to go. They're on the point of the turn. Fancy Fox nursed in front, snuck 2 clear from 44 Red. Turbo Power sets out after the leader with Speedy Miss down on the inside. Further back is Beat the Bell. Fancy Fox nearing the 200. Shan the Persuader. A length and a half to Turbo Power. Speedy Miss. Fancy Fox tackled by Turbo Power. Speedy Miss. Beat the Bell. Resistance. Bold Success down the outside. Turbo Power got its head in front. Turbo Power. Turbo Power beat Speedy Miss. Third home, Beat the Bell from Resistance. Bold Success. Both finishing strongly. Fancy Fox close up near the rails was next home. In behind those, Nyachi. Then Foxy Royale. Followed further back, Perceptive Miss to rise again. 44 Red compounding. And Law Major was beaten well before the home corner. Turbo Power, number 8. Turbo Power, ridden by Chris Parnham. Gives the Neville Parnham stable another victory. They're having a terrific day. Vital Image, of course, winning the first on the card. And then they got to race 4 with Silver Scout first up. And now Turbo Power. The stables produced a big treble this afternoon. Turbo Power, Chris Parnham, with Nev and Carolyn Parnham again amongst the owners. So they're having a red letter day. Bob Pearson, Paul Cook, other partners in the Vital Equine 5-year-old, who showed plenty of grit to eventually gain the ascendancy over Speedy Miss. They beat off Fancy Fox. Beat the Bell was running on, and Bold Success and Resistance behind those. But Turbo Power was beautifully placed here this afternoon. It was a appreciable drop in class, and he certainly has delivered. By Vital Equine from Absolute Pleasure, and it wins his 5th race now from 43 appearances, and really muscled over the line by Chris Parnham there. So a big result. And Chris with a race-to-race double. Margin about a long head at the finish, but those details to be confirmed in a couple of moments. In fact, with all placings here after race 5. Turbo Power is first, though, as we wait for the numbers to come through. One thing that's apparent here is the old display board on the infield, no longer there. It's been obliterated after being very, very dysfunctional for a long, long time, and became a bit of a laughing point at the races, I suppose, as it remained there for years and years as an old structure, and it's gone now. So we're just doing things a bit differently at the moment. It's manual, the information that's coming through. So 8, 7 and 10. 8, 7, 10. 4th, a dead heat between 2 Bold Success, 4 Resistance. 8, 7, 10, dead heat 4th between 2 and 4, and the margins are a long neck and a long head. The time for the race was 1:24.74. Turbo Power salutes in the 5th. Race 6, take out 5 Indigo Wild, 6 Magna Flying, and 9 Roberta. 3 scratchings here to come out of the Perth Racing at Home handicap at 4:20. As Chris Parnham returns on another winner for the Neville Parnham stable. It's a treble for that yard here at Belmont Park.